Hi, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about how to stop fearing aging alone. 28% of people 65 and older live alone. The majority of those being women. 43% of women aged 75 years and older live alone. Now, according to the statistics, 67% of men over the age of 75 have a spouse. So it sounds like men are getting married later in life than women. The difference between men and women is so weird. Now, when men are younger, a lot of times they're still sowing their oats and everything, so they probably want to be single. But women are wanting to be married at that time because they are at their childbearing age. So as we get older, we're no longer trying to bear children. So we probably, I know I do, prefer being by myself because I just do. I like being alone. I'm not afraid necessarily. I mean, it has its drawbacks, you know, but there are the fear of being alone, being isolated, being lonely, running out of money, not being able to stay in your home, getting sick. And there are those fears sometimes that come to pass, where you have to be in charge of everything. You have to be the one to take care of the whole household. There's no more sharing of jobs or anything like that. You are in charge of your household. So that can be scary for some people who've never done it. I was one of them. But I've grown to enjoy my being alone. I really have and grown into being alone. There are times, where I do wish I had somebody to talk to on a regular basis, somebody to share experiences with. But when I think about somebody sharing my house, it's like, that's a no-go for me. It's a no, no. It's a no. And if you have no family around, that can be difficult too, to just be in a place where you have no family around, but you hopefully have developed friendships or some type of camaraderie with other people, and you don't just isolate yourself, because sometimes as you get older, you isolate yourself because you just don't feel good. You just don't feel like that, that you want to socialize, you want to be around people. So you kind of isolate yourself. And that's something as we get older, we have to be very careful of. But then also, we may have medical conditions that cause us to isolate ourselves. Anxiety. We may have bad knees, bad backs where we just don't get around like we used to. So it's always best to just stay at home. Something I found out the other day, I had my car and I realized I hate driving. I do not like to drive. I just don't. I will ride in the car with you from here to California, Michigan to California, but I don't want to drive. I don't know what it is. I just don't like driving anymore. I don't know if it's because I feel unfocused, but I just don't like driving. I just don't like driving. I went shopping yesterday. I went to Secretary of State. I wanted to go visit my brother and sister, but those did not happen because I didn't feel like driving. I had to go and pick up my son from work, and I told him, I said, you know what? I don't like driving. I said, I have no need for a car, really. I don't like driving. So, anyway, but thank God he has my car. So, if I need a ride or I want to go somewhere, he comes and picks me up. And I think I think more than anything, I don't like going out in public alone, which I just don't understand where that comes from in my brain or anything. I don't like going out in public alone. But things that how to stop fearing aging alone, you need to focus on your present time. You need to focus on now. You have to find purpose in what you're doing. Sometimes it's from helping others, sometimes it's, just talking to someone, or feeling like somebody needs you, or animal or some animals need you. You can always volunteer at humane societies. You can foster pets, and you have to stay active. You have to keep yourself busy, whether that's with hobbies. If you have hobbies, you like to read, you want to do puzzles, or you want to watch television, whatever your hobby is, just enjoy it. And go to community events. If they're having a fair or circus or something, go to some community events, go to the library, and just stay abreast of what's going on around you. And one thing you have to do is keep up your health, and that's by going to your doctor. Because a lot of times we don't see that something is going on with us. We may be coming down with some mental problems or something. And when you have a regular doctor and you regularly visit your doctor, they can detect and pick up things that may be happening to you. And a lot of times when, we're alone, it's always a fear of, should I be living alone, or should I be somewhere else where I'm around people, because I'm not able to take care of things the way I should. Because sometimes it may be time to go to an assisted living home, depending on what disability or what medical condition you have. It may be time to go and seek assisted living. And so, but just to be alone, there's nothing wrong with being alone. It's no problem. You should not be afraid of being alone. I have a neighbor. I've been watching her since I moved here. This lady walks every day. She's 10 years older than me, so she's 73. She walks everywhere. She doesn't drive like me. She doesn't drive anywhere. She just walks a lot. The other day, I see she's babysitting. So she's babysitting some of the kids here in our community. And she quilts. She makes quilts and stuff. And she stays very active. And that's a good thing. As you get older, you get to rely on some of those skills you learn: sewing, crocheting, quilting, embroidery, all those things that you've learned to do as maybe a child. Now you get to do them as an adult. And then you get to build your model cars and tinker tanker around the yard, or whatever you want to do, make that garden that you always wanted to do. Because how to overcome the fear of aging is not just for women, but for men as well, because we all are getting older and maybe weaker, and maybe our thinking is not as clear as it used to be. So it's always good to have a doctor that can keep up with what's going on in your life and everything. And that way, if it becomes a problem that you may not be aware of, at least your doctor can recommend resources for you or whatever. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. And so leave me a comment. Let me know what fears you have of getting older and aging alone. And are you looking to find a spouse? Do you want to have a spouse or family around? Let me know in the comments what you guys think about aging, and do you have any fears of it? All right, so I will see you guys next time. And you guys take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. And check out this video I have right up here, okay? See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.